Hello and welcome to another Brett Plays video. This time we're going to do No Man's Sky. Now it has been 5 months since I've last been into this. Been doing flight sim for a lot. I'm going to show you this Galaxy before I move on and start doing a new Galaxy. Let's make sure we actually get back there. So this particular one is actually called the Edge. I located it myself. It is on the edge of the center of the galaxy. So if we have a quick look at it, it is actually called the Edge. Alright, I will put some locations in the description. It's 3 light years from the center of the galaxy. So if you're doing the No Man's Sky story, where you get to the center of the galaxy, you'll get a space here. I know it's all space, so no pun intended, but there will be a gap, and what happens is a lot of these galaxies have already been discovered by other people and named, and I went around a couple of years ago and finally got myself one called the Edge. And I've had a few of my friends come and join me here and create bases, but I'm going to start a new fresh game, and I want to show you what I've actually been able to get myself. So besides this A-class, what are they called again? Freighter, which I traded in my S-class for this particular one because I needed the extra space that this one had. I couldn't find an S-class that had what I wanted. So before I start again and lose everything, I've got a full fleet all upgraded. Alright, we got somebody else coming in. Yep, another freighter. And okay, so this is my little Jaffa, as I call it, little red thing. It's an S-class by nature, and I have upgraded it. Also got the Polo and Nada figures, and my technology is maxed out. So it is, as you can see, it's quite handy little ship. So I'm going to show you some of the bases. So all the purple ones are friends that have come and visited and played on the same server with me. But before I go and get rid of my save, I'm not going to get rid of it. I'll be able to come back to it. The Galactic Core Transport Hub is what I've called this particular base. So basically it has a bunch of landing platforms, which I have my other ships on at the moment, and a lot of plants and connected stations, like this one over here that does nitrogen. That's only nitrogen. That one there that does paraffinium is pronounced. That's for feeding. Then I've got all these domes with plants in here that will allow you to get your status devices and the like. So we'll go and do a quick explore, and I've got some others over here that have frost crystal. So basically I have all the plants needed to create as much wealth as you can handle. And when I say wealth, I mean, you'll see in a second, but what am I sitting on? 199 billion. Now what I'm going to do with this is give you a rundown, a diary journal entry from the Edge. So I may actually make this my last journal entry for this particular save file, but what I want to do is show you what you can actually get by the time you get to the end of, well, end of the universe, the center of the universe. So I've got a carbon farm with massive amounts of carbon panels. Same on the other side. We've got all the bits of plants that we might need. Nip, nip. What are these again? Urchin, I think. Gravitino, so you can actually gather those and not have the sentinels go after you. Albion pearls, same with that. Now you can just harvest all that, obviously, by pressing harvest all plants. I have teleport system. This one will take you back to the base, which is why it's got a blue symbol there, and on the other end it's got another blue symbol letting me know where it goes. This one has what I'm calling an arrow pointing down, which goes downstairs. and shows the Galactic Hub base, which I will show you this base in a moment. But first, a battery hub, and on either end you have frost crystals, just enough to get by. There, and identical on the other side. I will put the address to this planet. You can come and collect these because I now have so many that I can't deal with them anymore. I have anywhere to put them, and I've got, unfortunately, so much wealth in here that I can't do anything with them as well. Okay, so this just teleported from up on that top dome thing up there into my original base. So I will show you around here because we probably will be starting a brand new, and I might do a new series. But this is the glitch collection room. Basically, I've got pretty much all the glitches. I do know I did collect all of them, even if they're not on display here. They might be. Yeah, so I've got a couple of plant. Oh no, there's plant one there. Hex plate bush, and more around there. So in multiple colours as well. So you can come and visit this one. You can also come and farm. I have so much farming plant stuff with, and access to your storage devices, which I have not made small or modded because I haven't put any of those on this particular game. But you won't get access to these. But I do have some status devices, considering they're 312 million each pile. And then I have the same with fusion igniters, also 312 million for each pile. And then there's a nitrogen, which I have a nitrogen farm. We'll come back to those. Most of them are just storage, so some granite and iridesite plants, just so I can collect enough. I've also got a ship full of plants, and I think you can actually go through. Is it here? Yep. Fusion igniters, components, judicite, plants, minerals. I've got some minerals, concentrated deposits, and fireworks. Upgrades. Well, it was upgrades. Now I've started stashing it with other stuff, including a couple more void eggs. And the storage container. So you need the nitrogen, sulfurine, radon, and condensed carbon to make the status devices, all the parts to get there. And then I've got a few other bits and pieces. Sometimes you need them when you do some of those quests that require vortex cubes, or walker brains are always good to keep a few of those, and quad servers. I collect. Alright, so then we have two large refiners, one above, one below, and all our guys are down in here for the what are they called again? The workbenches, I'm calling them. Then I've got three more refiners. I'll just have a look back upstairs here. We have two waiting rooms for anybody who comes and visits. So save point, we do have a nutrient processor, a lot more carbon as well, some decorations with the glitches, waiting rooms, big screen TV, kind of, a few more plants and stuff. Identical on the other side, slightly different decorations, and that's all, but they lead out to the, so I'm moving around too fast here, they move out to the deck here with some light fissures, all in different colours. So this is the red, orange, yellow, green, and the other side is the blue tinges, different tinges of blue. More refiners downstairs. So I go downstairs and I've got three small, two large. It's allowing me to put in on the same base and the same power, 4 large and 6 small, or sorry, medium refiners. If you can't put them on the same level though, unfortunately. Then I've got a battery room which really does have a lot of battery, and you can see that the rock gets in behind there again. Alright, so then we have the change appearance room, and I call it the medic room, or red room, everything's red. And then we have access to the Nautilin and the pads there, so you can actually jump in and out. Can get into that without getting wet, which is pretty cool. And then we'll go back upstairs. So this base has been in development for probably a year. Gained a lot of wealth for other people as well, because I've been able to give away a lot of the stuff. And I was going to say I'm missing the door. But if you do come to this base, you can help yourself to... I have all of the variants of plants. So, and these are fake plants, so they're just as decorations. Once you build all your stuff, you lose out on a lot of your natural plants. They don't grow back when you've got buildings there. So you've got star bulb, fungi. Basically got all the plants you need in order to build the wealth, and lots of it. Alright, and then you actually exit. And from this side, so these are the fake plants I bought with the... can't remember what it is you're doing your quests. Now I can hear my rover here somewhere. There we go. So I've got all of the different vehicles, the two with wheels on this side, and oh no, the other one has wheels too, the bike and the... Hello, it's missing again. But you can summon them back. Oh yeah, the bike's missing again as well. They disappear, but you can summon them, although these days I think you can actually summon them anywhere. Oh, missed it. And then I have the, what I call the Mechasaurus Rex. My mech. Alright. So that's a quick explore of the Galactic Hub. We do have a few ships that we can bring in. All S-Class now. They were naturally S-Class, although you can upgrade them now, but when I got them you couldn't. You had to go find S-Class. So what we have is a fighter, which works really well, but I've started using my exotic instead. I've used, I think, Jason Plays videos to find that one. I think it was. And then I have what I call the cowrie shell. Yeah. So I've got a black and white living ship. It's actually quite nice. Works very well. And then if we go through to the other side, I've got a couple of storage ships. So if you're actually playing No Man's Sky, it's always good to have a fully set up storage ship. So I've got one for minerals and elements, and one for plants. So these are like freighters. Actually they were, what is it, an S48 and 8. I don't think I've upgraded or bothered upgrading any of the tech stuff on that. That was naturally a 48. Now, do I have my other one? Yep, so this is my resource ship. And when I say resource ship, so if you look at the contents, except for deuterium, which I keep using when I need it, or glass, I have actually filled this all the way up. I know, and I'm still working on the silicon. But you put everything in maximum, and when you need it to go somewhere, you can actually use it. Alright. So then I've also got, besides the space station, the A-class is up there with the full fleet. And that is a quick view of... No, wait, there's more. I forgot to show you. To get the paraffinium and or the nitrogen, there is an underwater teleport base to go to. Alright, so it's the green one or the red one. The red one will take you outside. Green one takes you underwater. So we are actually underwater here because it doesn't reach all the way over. And then I jump in the next one. And now, if I have a look out here, we're over the nitrogen base, and that is where my base was and where we started. So in here we have 50,000 nitrogen, and then what I can do is put it straight into storage. But at the moment I'm full of all the elements I need in order to make further wealth. So if we go back and step through these, and we go over to the other teleporter, we go over to the feeding station. So if you actually using the feeding station to, there they are, thank you, get the animals to feed and get their product, you can actually make the food stuff you need. If we go through the next teleport, actually we'll get over to the paraffinium. It is up the top here because I keep getting the, what are they, feline attackers animals. And that is the Galactic Hub. I will put the link in the description. You're welcome to come and raid the plant life all you need. You won't be able to get access to any of these, it'll be your deals. But it works quite well. There is heat rain occasionally, but other than that it's called Earth 2.0 and it's quite nice. Thanks for watching. Hopefully that wasn't making you too dizzy. Like, comment and subscribe, and I probably will set up a new series of playing No Man's Sky, starting from fresh install now that there's new updates. Cheers. Have a great day.